What's good, y'all? Dan Titus here with the Action Network. The NFL is back, and I'm excited to bring you 3 player props for Thursday's showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys to kick off the 2021-22 NFL season. Let's get into it. So my first play, Ronald Jones over 10.5 rushing attempts. You can get that at -138 at FanDuel. Tampa Bay comes in sporting the 5th best offensive line according to Pro Football Focus this season. Dallas ranked 31st against the run against opponents last season, letting up 158.8 rushing yards per game, along with 31.7 rushing attempts per game. They didn't do much to bolster that defensive line. So you might be thinking, yeah, Leonard Fournette is there, and he's probably going to be splitting carries with him. But one thing is certain is that Ronald Jones was the best pure runner when healthy for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last season. He averaged a healthy 5.1 yards per carry, in addition to 13.7 rush attempts per game. He averaged 14 rush attempts per game in games decided between 8 and 14 points. And when the margin was smaller from 0 to 7, he still averaged 13 per game. So with this game moving from starting out at 6.5 to 8, I think this is going to be a positive game script for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get a lead and potentially run the ball all through and all over the Dallas defense. So give me Ronald Jones over 10.5 rushing attempts. The next play I like is Tony Pollard under 18.5 rushing yards. You can get that at -115 at PointsBet. Dallas offensive line is in shambles right now. All-Pro Zach Martin was recently placed on the COVID reserve list, so he'll miss the season opener, as well as La'el Collins still battling a stinger, which could have him less than 100% for week 1. Now, all that to say, Tampa Bay's defense is stout. It's the best run defense in the NFL. They only let up 82 yards per game last year, not to mention only 3.6 yards per carry, which also led the league. I think it's going to be tough sledding for Zeke, not only Zeke, but also Tony Pollard. Well, we'll see both of them probably more active in the pass game, with Dak Prescott practically running for his life. With that front 7 that's going to be in his face, they're going to be running a lot of nickel. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities for the pass catchers in the backfield to be a little bit more active, but the run game probably won't get established in a game where they might be playing catch up. So I'm going to take under on Tony Pollard, 18.5 rushing yards. Finally, to close out my final prop, Cameron Brate under 8.5 receiving yards. I know this total is low, but with OJ Howard back in the fold, this pretty much moves Cameron Brate back to the bench. In 4 games last season before OJ Howard went down and Gronk was also active, Brate only saw a total of 2 targets in 4 games, only 16 snaps. So that's less than a 10% snap share across all 4 games that he played when OJ Howard was healthy. I think OJ Howard had a great preseason. He's looking good. He's ready to get back out there. Not to mention there's so many weapons in Tampa Bay right now that Tom Brady has at his disposal. Cameron Brate is an afterthought. I don't think he's going to get much opportunity here, so I'm going to take the under 8.5 receiving yards. So if you guys like the content, make sure you hit the like button in the video, subscribe to our channel, and then you'll get more free picks and plays from the Action Network crew. Until then, I'll holler at you next time.